Here, Catallena, Zest versus herO, KeSPA Cup 2014 Grand Finals.
Over here at 9 o'clock in the red, it's Zest.
So focused, so calculated. And over here in the bottom right in blue, herO looking a bit nervous, a bit stressed out and frustrated in these games, but looks like he's got his composure back going into this potentially final game. He really needs to stay focused.
Yeah, it's quite clear. herO definitely getting a bit nervous, and I feel like Coach Park going into the booth, talking to him, will have some effect. I feel like he has calmed down a bit. He's going to really have to keep his head together for this one, because Zest is like, he's already in his head, especially after that win. It's like...
What are the chances he checks for proxies this game?
Ooh, those are cool.
Those are really cool. Rollster heighting. That's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they would say it too. Like exactly like that.
Gate here a bit faster for Zest.
Yeah, slight variation there.
Mm-hmm.
The gas timings here are almost identical. I'm feeling like we're going to see herO 2-2 again and get a second gate. That's what he's really been favoring here, but he might change it up. It's a herO sign there for the Immortal. Let's get that victory. Now, when you're down in a series like this, when every game you play is your last life, you have to play very carefully, but your opponent can use that against you. So, you know, we might see Zest play a little bit greedier than normal because herO has to, you know, patiently, carefully think about every exact move, because one fatal mistake is the end of his tournament life here.
Yeah, a very good point. I mean, we were talking a little bit about that during the best of fives, but even more so here in the best of 7. When you're up 2 games, 3-1, just 1 win away. Scout here coming first out of Zest. Very curious to see what he's going to do. It's Stargate rushed or anything. Or game of Stalker.
That's probably related to that early gate we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So definitely going to be an Oracle build here, I feel. Very rare to see Phoenix rushes.
And this is going to be great for Zest because herO's not even scouting.
Yeah, he has no vision. He doesn't even know which spawning location to check. So his Mothership Core scout isn't really going to be very useful either. And herO actually, with his probe scout, checks his opponent's spawning location and just goes home. He's like, "Oh, you're not to the top right. Okay, that's all I care about. That's all I need to know. Now I know where you are."
Really smart scouting. It's like that's when you get into the mind of a pro gamer at this caliber, where he just does little stuff like that, where he just knows the game that inside out to just know, like, oh, I don't need to scout you. With the build I'm doing, it's just not necessary. Whereas everybody else might just go on autopilot, just be like, oh yeah, I need to scout his base now and this and that. But he's making Phoenixes. He's going to get them really quickly to the base of herO.
He actually is going Phoenixes, which is surprising to me, but it's really fast. And maybe actually, you know what? Think about this. We've seen herO consistently move his Mothership Core really far out in the early game. Maybe he's trying to punish for that. But he doesn't run into it on his way over, as it didn't go this direction. Check the other direction. And he's just going to come over here, scout with it, poke a little bit of those shields off, and doesn't get anything done. But that could have been something he was thinking about, because every single game so far, herO's been sending his Mothership Core up really far. Gonna grab that. Probably gonna have to lift it again.
Maybe.
Oh, no, does get it.
Just barely. 3 Phoenixes. That's it for now. And makes a robotics facility and 2 more gates.
Very safe against everything. Scouted the Twilight Council. Is going to continue to harass here. Actually going to get a Stalker, which means herO can place the Nexus now. Is he going to get it? Not quite. Picks it up and then flies away. He had a probe, and I guess just hiding it. He's not going to be making an Nexus, of course, with this type of push. He wants to be aggressive. Let's see if Zest has enough. Going to grab that probe. Actually going to shut it down. No forward pylon.
No forward pylon. These bases are so far apart.
I think this attack, he can't really commit to it anymore. Yeah, he's going to go and set up a Nexus here. And he doesn't have any high ground vision to get into the main, so he's going to have to just try to keep Zest contained on one base. Oh, is he going to go for it?
Blink is just about to finish.
He's actually just kind of waiting and making more stalkers. He's going to pick off a sentry, maybe. Oh, the Immortal comes out. Ouch.
Somehow Zest still able to win that trade. Doesn't lose any Phoenixes as well. Scouts a bit more of herO's base. Knows that Nexus is coming up. Probe now coming down to the low ground there. Going to make the Nexus of Zest. It's looking like.
Phoenix is going to come over here, see what they can get done. Picking up a probe. Floating out. Stalker count up to 10 now for herO. So he waited quite some time before he moved out, but that's going to hurt him in the regard of trying to do damage here. There are already 2 Immortals and 3 sentries.
Yep, a third one on the way as well. If he sees this coming, maybe he can.
Does he even know there are Immortals there? He's got to get back. This is not going to work.
Yeah. Loses a Stalker before the fight, and he just blinks on it. He goes on 1 Immortal, and he's now able to kill it, but loses so many Stalkers.
Yep, this is not looking good. He's lost so many Stalkers. Is there another Immortal coming out here? Because this is really important. He might actually be able to with the second attack. Phoenix has come back. It's just not quite enough. It's so close. And he's going to lose a sentry here.
Nice lift.
Rather a Stalker, yeah.
Yeah, and there's that last Immortal that he was making.
Yeah, Nexus is done now. herO's not out right now, but he is in a terrible position. That Immortal is pretty low. Gotta be careful there.
Yeah.
He's got double probe production. He's had it for a little bit longer. He's ahead in workers by 4. And he does have those Blink Stalkers to threaten and also help to defend against these Phoenixes. Maybe get one? No, it's not low enough.
Gets off a probe with 2 Phoenixes against Blink Stalkers. Very nicely done.
This is, we talked about it before. Zest keeps it simple, but he's very good at these very specific little harassments.
Yeah. Definitely very true. Making a third Immortal. Really wants to bolster this army. Knows that herO's going to have some leftover Stalkers. It's going to be good all game long, just to having that big army. Got the Robotics Bay down now. And he's going to start making that first Colossus.
All right. Coming in here. Double Stargate for herO. Very late. He's got a lot of economy now. He has 4 gases. I'm thinking about all the different things this could be. It's most likely going to be for Phoenixes. Okay, he cancels them. So they're scouted.
They did get scouted, yeah, and he just puts down a third.
But this time Zest is the fist man.
Yeah.
And herO's doing the broken finger build.
Could be. This could be the game-ending push, man. We got 3 Immortals, 1 Colossus on the way here, and 5 gates total. This is really a fist build.
He's swinging the hammer right now.
And what does herO have? He has 8 Stalkers and 3 sentries.
Look at the army supply to the top right, 50 to 24. Even a fake Colossus in here for good measure. This may be herO losing this tournament right now. Here he comes up the ramp. So much damage in this army. herO's got nothing. KT fangirls are screaming like crazy right now because this seems to be the end. Time Warp goes down on a few probes here even. Everything is falling to shatters here.
Even lifts on the Stalkers, and everything of herO's is just totally going down. herO takes his hand off of his mouse, or off of his keyboard rather. And look at that. Zest has done it with 1 final push.
That's it. That's game. He's going to be able to just walk up the ramp. GG's. Zest now is your KeSPA Cup champion. The very solid 4-0 or 4-1, excuse me. It felt like a 4-0 that performance. Victory. Putting that KT hat on, repping his team. He looks actually very good in the hat, man. He was Tiger Woods-esque.
Yeah, man.
Grab that trophy, raise it.
You are the champion, Zest.
He looks so good in that hat, actually.
Really, really does. Looked great winning those games as well. This guy definitely deserves the win here. So calm, cool, and collected. I joke like a serial killer, but basically he is. Killer of other Protoss.
What a great series. I feel like, you know, I think the best thing to take from this tournament this finals, I should say, is it's a great way to study how a player can get into somebody's head in a quick best of 7 series, especially in a mirror matchup, and utilize, you know, certain builds based on his opponents, you know, how his opponent's reacting, and also, you know, it really goes to show that sometimes playing standard and playing safe is the way to go. So, congratulations to Zest. Really, really well fought, really well won. And, you know, he was the favorite going into this. Really got a feel for herO, though. Played very well this entire tournament, taking some really impressive wins as well.
Yeah, looked good in the game he won. And definitely a master of PvT, that's for sure. Zest, in the end, definitely being the better PvP champion here. And in a tournament to 9 Protoss, he is the champion.
So we're going to be talking to the victory guy, Zest.
The victory guy.
I'm sorry.
I like that.
I directly translated, I'm sorry. But also Zest, and we're going to be talking to herO afterwards. This is Zest from KT Rolster. And herO from CJ Entis. Well, the winner of this grand finals for KeSPA Cup 2014 is KT Rolster Zest. Well, let's hear how he feels right now. As I was playing my first game, I could see that herO prepared a lot. So I felt that it could be a hard night for me tonight. But in the second game, I played a style that I don't do normally. And I could feel that I could win tonight.
2014년 정말 지금까지 앞으로도 쭉 그렇겠지만 주성욱 선수의 해가 되어가고 있는데요.
Well, we think that 2014 is going to be Zest's year.
포인트도 프로리그 출전하고 있는 선수임에도 불구하고
And he's actually built up a lot of WCS points, although he's been participating a lot in Pro League. Let's hear where he wants to be in the future for this year.
항상 시작도 중요하지만
I think the skills are important, but I think the results are also important. The end. I want to win. I want to go to the BlizzCon and win the BlizzCon. And I want to be the best player. When we see Zest play, we can see his confidence. There are good and bad sides to his games, but every time we see him, we only see the best part of him. And he wants to know where his confidence comes from. Well, now that he won, let's hear about where that confidence comes from. Well, it comes from many hours of practices where no one sees. I practice a lot.
우승자로서 상당히 기분이 좋을 것 같은데 현재 지금 이 넥슨 아레나에 가족들이 찾아주셨어요.
And we see that Zest has families come over right now at the Nexon Arena.
갔는데 이렇게 좀 거리가 좀 멀어요, 집이.
My house is far away from Seoul, where the Nexon Arena is at. But my family is here to cheer for me. I'm really, really thankful. I think that Zest's family. My sister is sleeping, or was that a brother? But my baby sibling is sleeping. I want to get something delicious afterwards. Thank you for supporting me.
사실 7년 만에 벌한 캐스파컵에서 가장 큰 특징 중에 하나가 선수들의 경기력도 그랬지만
Well, one of the characteristics of the newly born KeSPA Cup was not only player skills, but now we're also going to be talking to herO. I don't want him to be sorry for me. I congratulate him. And I was really happy that I could see a lot of fans come down here at the arena after I started KeSPA Cup, but I feel really sorry because I lost, and the fan just said it's okay. I think I've earned more than I would have lost. Also, confidence against against Terrence, PVTs, and I could feel that I have a long way to go with my PvPs. I'm gonna have to strive for that grand finals. Thank you guys.
그 어떤 인터뷰보다 감동적이고 아름다운 인터뷰를 해준
Well,
김준
it was
선수에게
a heart-touching interview from CJ Enter's herO, who just finished second place for the KeSPA Cup.
달려왔어요. 공개에서 열린 KeSPA컵 하시면서 어떤 생각 드셨나요?
Now we're asking Kanata how he feels. Well, it's the KeSPA Cup. It's been back after 7 years. I'm really happy. I feel really happy that I could commentate in front of many people here at Next Arena.
저도 정말 오랜만에 중계였어요. 오랜만에 중계였기 때문에 우선
For him, I would like to thank both TV games. I haven't been able to be here for a while. I don't know when I'm going to commentate next, but I hope to see you guys soon.
And Brendan and I have similar thoughts. It's been a great, quick little KeSPA Cup here. Glad it's back after so long, and I'm hoping for more in the future. And for most of you guys, I guess, you won't be seeing us until next season of Pro League. You'll be seeing us, of course, in GSL from time to time. On other esports tournaments we'll be doing for the rest of the year. We'll be traveling a little bit later on. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Any closing thoughts, Brendan?
No, it was a pleasure to cast with you, Wolf. Thanks for watching.